All right, so let's go ahead and get into the finals match here. Um, I believe Tesero is going first.
Yep. What a interesting turn of events for tournament 2, man. Seeing yellow at top table. It's actually encouraging to see in some ways because a lot of people kind of don't take yellow seriously.
It's true. Yep.
What would you say your favorite yellow card is?
Oh, my favorite yellow? Symphony. Symphony is just so good.
And what about for art?
As far as art, oh man, I love /Angemon, and I'm so happy that they brought him into the game because he was just originally part of Digimon World 3, which is so surprising that they're bringing back Digimon from, games that are super old, Mon included. So it tells me a lot about where this game is going, and they're going to be pulling from the game, so we're probably going to see some tamers from other games as well as Digimon that are exclusive to some games as well.
Gotcha. I'd have to say, for me, my favorite effect for yellow is /Angemon, 100%. I agree with you. He's definitely the
a strong player. Yep.
He's the strongest. He's one of the stronger cards, and he's exactly what yellow needed. For art, Seraphimon. He's just the boy. He's just way too cool looking. All right, Tesoro gets that early BT virus Metal Greymon up with that +2 security. Actually, he's sitting at +4.
Yep.
That
could be devastating for the beginning. Yep.
Absolutely devastating. And it's looking like he's going to go ahead and hard cast that to get that plus because he totally expects a big security check coming.
Yep, if he wants to stay into it, he definitely needs to up that security because he is most likely going to get beat down with a 4 security check. Unfortunately, that Metal Greymon does not have any DP boosts, but because he's fighting yellow and yellow tends to have lower DP, he might be able to get away with it.
Yep, that 9,000 is pretty good.
Yep, for an ultimate for sure.
Definitely. Oh yeah, definitely for an ultimate. And now that Tesoro has the tie out, that is real hurtful. That's a 5 security check.
Is it 5?
That is a 5 security check. Yes.
No.
With the +2, the inheritable Greymon that he has, as well as the.
I believe tie works off of 4 Evo sources though. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, he does. Oh, my bad. You're absolutely right, man. I'm sorry. Derp. So it's a 4. Big old fat 4 still.
Yep. And you know what? As Cooper says in the chat, that 9K Metal Greymon, it can go over /Angemon, so it's a mega that it can go over. And, like I said before, it is one of the downsides of playing yellow. You do have weak security, but if you run the starter deck TK, then, you wouldn't really have that much of a problem because it does boost by 10,000.
And it's
so right now he's searching.
Yep. Oh, he's going to go ahead and get that recovery +1. Or no, he's going to go ahead and do the...
Interesting choice to pull out the Tinkermon.
Yep.
Considering how he hasn't, or not the Tinkermon, the Petermon, and it's interesting because he doesn't have any Tinkermons in the trash just yet, meaning he can't utilize the effect, which brings out a Tinkermon from hand or from the trash.
He may need another rookie in hand to set up for next turn, possibly.
Right. Or maybe he's actually planning on sacrificing that Tinkermon he's got in the raising area in order to bring it back.
That's possible. So it's looking like he's trying to evaluate. Yep, fill up the board, evaluate what he can do. Tesero's sitting on his blocker right now.
Yep. And having that 9K Metal Greymon, I mean, it's really putting all his eggs in one basket. If he runs into a Seraphimon of any kind, then all of his security checks are gone if he hits it too early. Cloudy, as far as... Okay, you've already got him.
Yep. I'm just going to go ahead and raise for the Unimon, which is exactly what he needs.
Yep. Now he can safely block that Metal Greymon and not really have to worry. Although he does have a Terra Force in hand, but I highly doubt he'd ever get enough memory to play the Terra Force and swing with the Metal Greymon.
Tower brought up a nice point as well, saying the Tinkermon could be in the security and he's banking on one being destroyed. Because he was able to see all of his security.
Right, yeah. If it's loaded up with Tinkermons, then it could help with the 2 Petermons in hand.
100%. I'm already liking the way this game's set up now.
Yep.
This is like I'm like immersed. I'm immersed into this. I'm literally like Pipimon right now. This is very enjoyable. And so I'm like Tesero's evaluating. Tesero being a very, very patient player, very, very methodical thinker. He likes to plan ahead and blowing up the Angemon.
Right. Yep.
Not giving him any chances to get rid of his
Metal Greymon.
Metal Greymon, yep. Interesting choice. I expected him to raise his Corgimon.
Yeah. I mean, well, right now his field is getting reduced, and so he doesn't have enough to actually clear out most of his security, so he knows he's probably going to be safe for another turn or two. Going to swing for it with the Tinkermon, hoping to probably lose it.
Nope,
and he keeps it.
To the Agumon. Looks like he's deciding on whether he wants to check again. Go ahead and hardcast the Tinkermon and Petermon.
Yeah, I mean, looks like it. He's just trying to load up the board, swing up with as many as he
Yep.
can.
He's gonna go ahead and send up the Patamon, giving him
Geez,
a
6 Digimon
no.
on board.
Yep, 6 Digimon.
And that's really like what Tinkermon is all about, is just swinging at security, not really caring because you can bring her back with Petermon.
Mm-hmm.
And a
Yellow
lot of
is
us.
such a. Keep going.
I was gonna say a lot of us really kind of looked down on Petermon because we thought, why not just Evo into Petermon? But having that extra body really helps push security.
Oh yes, definitely. Yellow's just one big fat wall in a lot of ways. Such a helmet deck, in my opinion.
Yep. Gonna bring out that Cordramon to at least try to stop one of those attacks.
Yep, because he's very vulnerable at the moment. And I'm surprised he hasn't just attacked just to get Unimon off the field. But I'm sure there's other reasons.
All right, he could be waiting on
He's going to go ahead and...
Yep,
War Greymon getting that big old fat security +1, 2.
He's going to have to attack and get rid of that Unimon.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, he loses that +1 security. I mean, this is a great opportunity to get rid of the Unimon.
Yep. It's unfortunate because he actually needs to be.
And there goes the swing.
Yep. He's going to go for it.
Yep. If he had enough memory, he could have played. Yeah, he could have played the Scrap Claw, giving him the Pierce effect and get that 2 security checks. But now he's going to be stuck. Actually, it would have been 3 security checks because of tie.
Yes.
So it is kind of a little sad that we didn't get to see those.
Yep, he's going to go ahead.
Go
Hard
through.
cast. He's a little desperate right now because Tesero or Void has just got 6 monsters on the field. And that's pretty rough. He's got just enough. He could clear all security if he wanted to. If he had no blockers.
Yep.
So he's going to go ahead and use the Golden Ripper. Oof.
So surprising to see Yellow in the finals. I'm really happy about it because Yellow,
too.
like you said, Yellow did not get enough love. A lot of people thought it wasn't going to be as good as what we're seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing it's pairing up with red and blue, and it's just, I think it's mostly because of how different Yellow plays compared to all the other ones. DP removal is, you don't even have to like attack the opponent. You can attack security. It's almost like piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you indirectly affect those Digimon that are on your opponent's field with some of these cards that lower DP.
Tesoro could really benefit from a Piercer right now.
Well, I mean, he does have Scrap Claw that... Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, No, I think you mean Void, right? Well, no, Yellow doesn't have...
Tesoro, I'm sorry. Tesoro could really benefit from a Piercer, from a piercing ability.
Right.
Just to chip away a little bit at his security, because he's sitting at 6 is quite strong.
It's true. Void has a ton of options in hand right now.
Mm-hmm. He really does.
He's really ready. He doesn't want. It seems like he doesn't want to play that Angemon just because he's saving it in case he gets the 3 security. But really, right now the only thing he has to fear is the 2 security checks from the War Greymon.
Oh, going for the security check, and he runs into a Beelmon. Patamon getting off the board, so he's back to 4. And it looks like Tesoro is trying to utilize the best way to use his blockers, because 6K is strong. They'll die if they run into that, if any of those Digimon. So that's the quite useful thing about it. Just gonna go ahead and block, get rid of the Petermon. The one downfall of yellow. Not having enough DP at times.
Yep. I'm sure Void is really hoping that he draws into a Magna Angemon pretty soon, just so he can get those Megas out.
And he gets rid of the War Greymon. Oof. It's gonna go ahead and hard cast. It looks like. For that +5.
Yep. Giving him a lot of memory to start with. But he does have the security advantage, and he's probably feeling pretty comfortable about that. But he does have Garudamon in hand, and he can get that Piercer ability off on that Petermon. Take a board off or card off the field, as well as taking a security. But, you know, as we can see in Void's hand, he's got that Angemon ready for at any point when he loses security below 3. So he's got a pretty good safety net.
Yep, Tesero doing the or he's gonna go for the, what is that? That's a 3, okay. And he's gonna go for the Agumon, and it looks like he may try to set up and lead up with the Gravity Rush. He could not. He might be keeping that Gravity Rush.
Now Tesoro can do his little combo that he talked about before, where he plays the Gravity Rush, like you said, and you know, get that extra 2 DP, or sorry, memory, to get that War Greymon out and do a pretty good chunk on a security.
Big fat chunk, because when Digivolve, he gets that +1.
Yep, and War Greymon stops option cards, so it's pretty safe for him to do that.
And if, unfortunately, you can't get the Garudamon's effect if it's blocked, because he doesn't have a
But there's no blockers on the other side of the field, so
yeah, there is, exactly.
That might open up Void's eyes a little bit.
Oh, Gravity Rush. Yep. He's going for it.
There's the 4, dropping the War Greymon. He's going to have that extra security attack. He's got 4 security attacks. And I'm sure he'd love to play that tie right now for an extra security attack, but he simply can't. But he's probably going to go for the security check because he's got a lot underneath there to give him. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any damage boosters, so he is at 11k. But fortunately for him, 11k runs over anything in the yellow deck, unless he runs into a TK. Which, let me double check really quick if Void has a TK in his deck. Or the starter deck TK. He does not.
He swings into the Petermon.
Interesting. Choice. I wonder why he would do that.
Having the other Megas in the hand kind of hurts in ways. I know he's really looking for a champion right now.
He's just trying to clear the board?
I think so. And he's going to go ahead and Terraforce. Yep, it's going to blow up the Petermon.
This is super interesting. I wonder what his mindset is behind this.
Giving him 9 memory to work with.
I'm sure maybe he wants to get the other tie out to secure an extra security attack.
Possible. That's very possible. Patience could make or break Tesero at the moment. Because if he waits too long, he could lose his chance, or if he
but now he's
patient enough.
He's given Void enough memory to just go straight to Mega.
Yeah. Yep.
And even get that Slash Angemon out and kill his War Greymon. That might really hurt Tesero.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and bring out the...
He's going aggressive rather than removing from the field.
Oh, he can't. He doesn't. That's not a +1. Right? Is it a +1?
What's not a +1?
When did you... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
That's good.
I couldn't
Yeah,
remember. No, I couldn't remember what his when Digivolved effect was. If it had security stipulations, I wasn't sure. Having 7 security is just crazy. And he's going to go ahead and...
Oh man, he's going to take out the War
Golden
Greymon.
Ripper. Oof. Dropping him 2,000.
Oh, is he not going straight? Oh, he's going for the War Greymon immediately.
Yep, immediately.
Oh no.
Yep. Oh, he's going to go for the security check.
Interesting.
And he's going to go, oof.
Oh, but that's going to be game.
Yep. And swing with the Tinkermon for game.
Yeah.
Oof.
And that's game 1, right?
Hurtful. Yes, that is game 1.
Wow. What a lengthy match. Yeah.
Yeah, what a good back and forth match that was. Hopefully with Void's yellow deck, this puts yellow on
the map.
Yeah, on the map with people, because I think a lot of people are sleeping on yellow. Yet again, I'm glad I warned everybody. I warned everybody about
I told you so.
I told you so. But red is also my favorite color, so right now red is probably my favorite deck.
And you know what's interesting? Because before this tournament, like throughout the week, Tesero has been telling me yellow is the card, or is the deck that hurts him the most because he can't outdo the security recovery. Oh, he might go for the security rush. He's got the Metal Greymon, plus the starter deck Greymon. That could be the an Evo source. Oh, Raw playing the Magna Angemon, starting off with 6 security very early.
That could help Tesoro be aggressive in the first couple.
Yep.
But having that security 6 is oof.
Yeah. Well, he could
I love this match. I love it. I love it.
He could move his Greymon out to the field, Evo into Metal Greymon, and just do a big swing, only leaving him with about 3, I believe 3 memory if he does that. Yeah, he would be at 3 memory, but he would also do 3 security checks? No, 4 security checks. However, that 9k means that he can get blown up by Seraphimons in security.
He's gonna go for that Garudamon. That Piercer is quite helpful.
Gonna bring out that Slash Angemon, get rid of the Metal Greymon.
It's unfortunate.
Wow, interesting hand.
It's unfortunate he couldn't utilize Slash Angemon's effect.
Yep.
Like that.
But, I mean, Slash Angemon right now does have 10k DP, I believe. But it's only on his turn.
Yes,
because he
on
does
his
have
turn.
6 security right now.
Yeah.
Putting him in the lead.
What a great effect for Magna Angemon. I think that's such a great inheritable skill.
Yeah. It gives that slight DP boost that yellow really needs.
Yep. Tesoro evaluating on what he wants to do. He's going to go ahead and hard cast. Interesting choice.
Yep, the Metal Greymon.
The Metal Greymon to get a little bit of pressure early
That's
on.
That's a super expensive card to play. It's an 8
It is
cost.
expensive. But right now, there's nothing that... Oh, actually, no. Slash Angemon is sitting at a nice 10k. He could get over it if he'd attacked. But I think Tesoro really just wants to get some early security checks in. Doesn't want to give him any chances to recover any more than he already has.
Right, yeah. Right now, the way it seems like Tesoro is playing is he just wants bodies out on the field just to keep Void on his toes. Because Void really has to get rid of that Metal Greymon, or otherwise he's going to take a 3 security hit. Which, I mean, right now he does have a blocker on the field which could stop it, but he also doesn't know if he has that option card, something, Scrapper, that gives it Pierce ability. And so I'm sure he's going to try to get rid of that as soon as he can. He's going to pay the 3 cost to Evo into Angelomon. Doesn't get the effect since he's already at 6 security.
Yep. But she's pretty strong with that, with those Evo sources. When she attacks, or when you attack, you do get the Cupimon's effect, that draw 1.
Yep.
Since its security is above 5.
Gonna bring out that Seraphimon, giving him that extra security attack as well as a recovery, putting him at 7 security, giving him a pretty large lead in front of Tesero.
Sitting at 7 security yet again. Big wall to get over. He's gonna go for that security check. Oof.
That's a 2 security check as well.
Runs into a Corgimon. And cleared. Ooh, runs into an Omegamon. Exactly what Tesero needed.
Yeah, but unfortunately that is his only Omegamon in the deck, so he's not going to be able to evolve into it to clear the board if he needs to.
Tessero's deck doesn't revolve around Omegamon.
It doesn't. It's just a nice bonus.
It's just a nice bonus of aggression. That's exactly what he needed. That's going to set back Void just a little bit. And he's going to go for another security check, putting him at 2. And he's going to send out that Unimon, which I think he drew through attacking with
Cupimon.
Yep,
right, the Cupimon effect.
It was so good. And he's going to go ahead and push forward that Garudamon. And he does have Pierce, so he'll go for a security check. And he's going to go for it.
He's gonna. There you go, the Pierce, because he's got the bonus damage from Babydemon.
Yep.
And it's a 2 security check.
Yep. And if he blocks, he leaves open the chance for...
I mean, it's the same thing regardless if he blocks. He just doesn't lose his Slash Angemon.
Yep. But he can attack with Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon's sitting
That's true.
A 3 security check.
Oh, that might be very dangerous. The decision to use that Unimon instead of taking the hit on the Slash Angemon, because he is susceptible to a 3-shot hit, like you said.
But he'll put
it at 1.
Void. He'll put Void at 1, so he has just enough memory to work with.
Oh my gosh!
Oh baby!
Oh no, he's just
pushing on. Oh, he's gonna swing over. Oh, interesting.
He just wants to clear the board. That's an interesting choice.
Interesting. Wow.
I personally would have gone for the security check.
Me too. And it's looking like he's gonna go ahead and
because playing. Ooh. There goes the Symphony and taking out that Garudamon. Man. That's why you gotta rush that security.
Yeah, especially with yellow. And he's gonna go ahead and give him 4. Giving him that 1 security was nice. It was a very good play by Tesero, but unfortunate that he he wasn't able to get a security check, putting him back at 5.
All right. I mean, it's very possible he was scared of, hitting a Seraphimon in security.
True. That's true. Tesero is a cautious player when it comes to certain things, so he's gonna go for it. He's gonna send out another. He's gonna raise for another Garudamon.
And he just drew into the Hoemon.
Yep.
12k, nothing in yellow can go over that without DP reduction.
Yep. Looks like Void may just try to keep a little pressure and just go for security checks. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and get.
Gotta go ahead and look at the amount of cards in each deck. We have 26 on Void and 30 on Tesero, so decking out doesn't seem like it's something that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Tessero's taking his time. He's being the Pepimon.
He's very
taking a look at that card.
Oh, he's gonna go ahead and
you know
Evo.
What is the inheritable effect?
3,000 plus 3,000.
Oh, putting that Hoemon at 15,000, but less security checks, which might be a problem, considering how Void is so far ahead.
Slaps over that Patamon, and he's gonna go ahead and hard cast for the Greymon.
That's Satamon. That's Satamon. That Patamon just became Satamon.
Yeah, essentially, he just got bopped. Tesoro keeping up the pressure. He's gonna go for a security check, and he gets a gravity rush.
Oh, it's brutal. That is the one downside of that card that does not have a security ability or a security effect.
Mm-hmm.
Finally drew into that tie, but it might be too late for it.
Yep. I don't think he can
come
take any more turns. Yeah, I don't think he can give any more memory to, or I think he's going to have to capitalize.
He's going to have to swing the Patamon, get rid of him, and play a Gaia Force to really stay in this.
He will probably go for his swing over Patamon with Garudamon. Yep. Getting that plus...
Is that security check? Is there a Greymon under there? Nope, it's the other Greymon. So one security check.
Clears.
He'll probably swing with the other Greymon and Hoemon.
Oh, going for the Hoemon. This plays it safe.
Yep.
Clears over that Patamon again. Slaps him.
Swings with the Greymon, bringing him down to 1. He's got to play the Gaia Force if he wants to stay in.
Ooh, baby.
He's got to play that Gaia Force at this point. And here comes... Yep. He's hovering over it. He's really thinking about it.
He's thinking.
He kind of has to, unless he...
Yeah, essentially.
Because he could lose if he doesn't get rid of both. There we go. Yep. There's the Petermon. Petermon is the safer choice, because if he got rid of Tinkermon, Petermon could easily... The Petermon in Void's hand could bring back that Tinkermon. So it's a good choice.
Exactly. Yep. Ooh, this match is so good.
Yep.
Love it.
Wow, what a change.
Yep. It's going for the blocker.
Wow, it's tie game at this point. Oh, he's going to do the
Interesting.
recovery.
Oh, he's going to get
And
the
he's going to
plus
bring the Slash
one.
Angemon
Oh,
out.
that may change up a lot.
Or he
Oof.
could play the Magna Angemon just to get the extra recovery and bring out the Slash Angemon next turn. But it might be too risky to wait for that Slash Angemon. So he might just bring it out now to remove that Garudamon, only allowing Tesero to have a 1 security check with that Hoomon. Yep, and there it is.
Slash Angemon blowing him up. Oof.
There goes the Garudamon.
And he didn't go for a security check. Interesting choice.
Yep. Alright, he's going to Evo into the Promo Agumon. Now he could Gaia Force. I mean, ideally, I would think he would strike. He would hit security with the Hoomon and then Gaia Force that Slash Angemon out of there so that he doesn't have anything on board. However, that is a very expensive play to make and could break him depending on what Void has in hand from his perspective. So he might want to play it safer and not play the Gaia Force. But he also has to remember that Void does have a Labramon in the raising area, and that could be an extra security check, which could put him for the win of the game.
That security check, the security +1 was really hurtful on Tesero's part.
Yep.
He's just gonna go for a security check.
Yep. Shows a Unimon.
Swing.
Goes over the Unimon. And he's going to play that Gaia Force, get rid of the Slash Angemon, securing himself to keep, or not to keep a security card, but to at least stay in the game.
For one more turn.
Now, right now, Void is actually pretty safe. He could play that Magna Angemon from hand just to get that recovery, putting him at 2 security, making Tesero not able to be able to completely win the game on his next turn. There's the Magna Angemon. Puts him at 1. It's brutal.
Oof.
Recovers that 1 security.
That's so hurtful. It's just slowly chipping away. It's like death by 1,000 cuts in some ways. And Tesero
match is intense. I feel a pressure.
Tesero not having a blocker is unfortunate.
Yep. But that's why he's running a red aggro. No defense, all offense.
It's unfortunate. It might cost him the match.
Oh, runs into the Seraphimon, but runs over it.
Safe bet.
Oop. All right, he loses the Agumon there.
Oof.
And so, the Gaia Force
again, saving himself.
Wow, this might go into game 3 right now.
This is unbelievable. If he gets into a Unimon, Void is so desperate. Tesero's patience paying off.
Yeah, he really went in for the long haul. He could have easily just swung for, what was it, 4 security with the Metal Greymon at the beginning, and he chose to wait it out, and I mean, look at where it's got him. He's extremely close. There's another Magna Angemon coming out for the recovery.
That is so frustrating.
And that's what Tesoro always talks about. Yellow gives him a hard time because of the recovery. It's hard to outpace it.
Yep.
And honestly, looking at the hands right now, Void can play Seraphimon next turn, gaining another recovery for his security, making it very difficult for him to keep pace with it.
Oof. Yeah, I think that's gonna cost Tesero.
He doesn't have any way to take it out, and he doesn't have enough hits to actually clear security.
No blockers.
It seems like it could be game. He has one more Evo. If he can pull a Gaia Force again, then he might be able to survive and win the game. We should have had a security counter.
Seriously.
How many times did Void recover security this game?
6 times.
Whoa, really?
6 times. 6 times, yep.
Wow.
He plussed himself to 7 first turn. Then he brought him down to 3. Then he put him, or no, a couple times, and then he put him back. Yeah, roughly 6 times.
All right. And at this point, he can start. Void can start playing Petermons, bringing back those Tinkermons, and really just overwhelm Tesero. It seems like it's very much leaning on his, leaning on the side of Void winning this one.
It's unfortunate. Does Tesoro have all of his blockers in the grave in his trash?
I don't know. I wasn't even sure if he runs blockers in this deck.
I think he does, because he had the Cordramons.
Yes, he does run 4 Cordramons in the deck. But he might have run out by this point. If not, he's just having very bad draws.
He's going to go for it. He's going to go for the Evo. Hopefully the draw.
Nope, not enough.
Oof, he's going to
And
swing.
that's going to be game.
That's unfortunate.
Yep, he cannot handle the Seraphimon. The recovery just gave Void too much time to buy it and get the cards that he needed just to win.
He's just attacking.
And that's game.
For game. Oh.
All right.
So, Herf, the 2-0.
So,
that
Void
security
wins
plussing is just... Oh, so frustrating. It's so
Every time
good,
you think
so
you're close,
frustrating.
you just get
exactly.
1 step forward is 2 steps back.
It's just such a helmet deck in so many ways.
Yep, and so that makes Void our second tournament tabletop simulator champion, and he's going to be getting that title for the Discord as well as second and third place.
Tesero being the second place yet again for the second tournament.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.